This is a display in our home. My wife's especially fond of red VW buses. Now, do you think for a moment that I'm not going to do the story on the Havasu event, Buses by the Bridge? She's going with me. I hear there are VW buses for sale down there. What scares me is that she says she's taking along her checkbook. The founder of Buses by the Bridge is John Howard. He says that when the event moved to the state park, where it is now, participation grew.
We maybe had 150 buses, something like that, and went great. We left this park cleaner than it ever was. I mean, they were happier than heck for us. And as it evolved, our biggest year then was the pre-COVID. We had 853 buses here. We've been averaging about 600 to 700 each year now. This year we had a couple drive all the way from New Jersey in their bus.
The proceeds of the event are donated to children's activities throughout the Lake Havasu City area. The local group that presents the VW Bus Show has a very interesting yet appropriate name. John, explain.
It's called London Bridge Bullies. We're not mean people, but in Germany the buses are called bullies. That's their name, you know. And right now we're donating 60,000 plus or minus each year, so we're up to, I know our donations so far were over $750,000 through the years, you know.
Exhibitors come from far and wide to camp out in and display their restoration and maintenance handiwork. Many who have had a love affair with the VW buses, as they are commonly called. Dana Walker fits the mold of proud bus owners.
When I was a kid, a youngster, I always wanted one, couldn't afford one. So I've been looking for about 60 years, I think it's been. And I finally found one about 4 years ago. And I found a guy to haul it back to South Dakota, to Sturgis, where I live at. And I start taking it apart and start fixing things. And we've been coming out here to Lake Havasu for about 5 or 6 years, just driving out here and looking at the buses. And this year here, I decided that it was time to bring it up here. So
We're back from the Buses by the Bridge in Lake Havasu. You notice that we're not driving a red VW bus. She didn't see one that she liked, but she says there's always next year. I'm relieved, or am I reprieved? Alan Scott, The Standard newspaper online.